another live. And I know you want something. I know you want to see something. I know you want to hear something. I know you want to acknowledge something. Because you want to feel something. Don't tell me you don't feel. Don't tell me you don't want to feel. You have a heart. You want to feel alive? That's a feeling. You want to feel dead? You probably are. Or you're going to. Or you've been dead. I'm just saying. I know there's a reason that you find me today. What that reason is up to you. For everyone, that will be different. But I know if you find me, you're so meant to. You're meant to find me. Don't lose me. When you are meant to find me over and over again. Okay? You can disappear. You can just go. But I want you to stay. So please stay to see what I have. Okay? And you don't have to run. You just have to wait. And we're waiting until this song is over so that I can really talk to you. Okay? But in the meantime, I just want to tell you, I have a shield around me. I kind of have a shield around me no one sees. It's invisible. But it's made of light. Light made it exist. And because light made it exist, you cannot remove it. Because light made it exist. God made it. You cannot just only not remove it. You cannot find it. You cannot search for it. It's just there. It's just alive, you know? And yeah, that's disturbing. But it's just alive. It's just gonna be alive. It's never gonna be not alive because it's just there, okay? Well, there's a reason that I am live today. Because I have a mission today that is do something very important, which is writing in my magazine, my case 777. And case really stands for criminal activation starring everyone, and I mean everyone on Earth. If you're not on Earth, this might be not for you. But I know everyone is involved in this. This case involves everyone. I mean, the whole Earth is touched by this information. Even though you're not seeing it, even though you're not reading it, even though if you're not aware of it, everyone is touched by this information. And I decided to go live because I have a message for someone specific that is now sick. Well, kind of sick. The body is sick, but the spirit is not sick. The spirit is power. The spirit is powerful. So the body is sick. And I'm going to do a card reading to connect with the Galactic Federation. My name is Red Riva, and I am the Galactic Activator, translator of the Galactic Federation. And because there is information for this person, I felt called to go live to actually share more people about this information because it is so valuable, okay? So somebody got sick after meeting me, and I told this person, this happens a lot with people that meet me. They get sick. It's not the worst time of their life, it's just the best time of their life in the next coming weeks because they experience great salvation and elevation in their life. So They are experiencing pain, but love at the same time. They're loved, but in pain at the same time. And this is mental. This is something that happens in the heart. This is something that the heart wants, okay? This is something that the heart desires, to transform their pain into love and joy and money and abundance and all that good stuff. So because this is why they find me, well, a big part of why they find me, this is why I want to keep them in my life, because they seek this. They seek this light, this love, this joy that they get out of the experiences they have with me. And so I'm going to find out why he got sick, to explain to him and to you, the one who's finding this message, why you get sick, or why you could get sick after meeting someone or after an experience. This is very, very specific, okay? So I'm going to talk in the sense of you and them. But if it's not you or them, just switch them around, because you know how to twist them up if it's not just for you. Because there's more people watching this in a sense of them or you or I. So I'm going to keep switching the words up so you can know, it's somebody that I'm talking about. These are the galactic messages from the Galactic Federation that I have made myself. This is tarot, but a very special one. It's made in Italy. And these are alien color scan cards to play. And basically, I made them alien color scan cards to play. I made them, and they're all connected to a chakra. So, well, they didn't have purple, so I made the gold instead of purple for the crown chakra. And this is where we receive all these energetic messages and downloads within your own nervous system. All right, what should I start with? I am actually going to start with the color scans. Okay. Three cards. Well, I have to accept what I get, just as you. Material is only imagined when alignment has taken place. Meaning, you would only see this and find this or seek anything when you are in alignment with it, because it's your time to find it. It's your time. You searched for it. You manifested it. You aligned with the energy, which is why this is also yellow. It's the color of your solar plexus, literally your source, your sun source. The sun created you, so the sun shines through you. The light of the sun is literally breathing from your stomach. So you are only imagined when alignment has taken place. You are only lived as you are experienced. You are literally only created because you're meant to be created as you are. And you are found where you are meant to be found. So I'm going to keep repeating. Material is only imagined when alignment has taken place. You are only imagined by God. You're only judged by God. You're only lived in the experience of God. And because I'm going to show you my tattoos. Hold on. God is my law is on my chest. Okay? I'm an alien. I have an alien tattoo here. So 2 alien tattoos. I got proven that I'm an alien. I'm only created as an alien because that's what I'm supposed to be. It's simple. You might be a singer because you're meant to be a singer. You might be an engineer because you were meant to be an engineer. You might be a writer because this is your gift to use for the world. You might be an investigator because this is your gift This is what you love to do. You might be a driver because 1, you're so good at it. 2, you really enjoy it. 3, you have been trained to. 4, your mindset is built on you. Okay? So you would not have a desire without this creation that is your destiny. You would not have imagined this to take place if this was not in your heart. Any project you think of, any idea, any creation, this is inside of you because this is your destiny. Okay? And I know that your destiny is also supposed to trigger you. It's supposed to make you believe in yourself. So if you doubt something, of course, your doubt is going to be tested. It's going to be like, do you really doubt it? Or are you just confident enough to do it? Because you're not going to bail out of your destiny. You're not going to escape something that we all call your purpose. Okay? You're not going to remove yourself from a situation that you called yourself in. You're not going to run away from the only path that you should walk, okay? That you are supposed to walk. I wanted to say should and supposed to because sometimes you think you should or you should not. You should do or should not do. You're supposed to. There's no should or shouldn't. You're supposed to. Do you want to follow it? You follow it. Do you want to escape the reality? Then get out of your head. Because your head's not the only reality that you exist in. You also have a whole galaxy, a whole star system, a whole constellations of stars that are literally watching you, guiding you. They are literally talking to you telepathically. So I don't know if you're open to it, but it's out there. Of course, the Galactic Federation of Light, somebody commented. I am the Galactic Activator. I translate the Galactic Federation of Light. And we made this deck together. These are the galactic messages from the Galactic Federation. Actually, the first card that was on top, I'm not gonna shuffle for this, but if you follow me, I follow you back always. But it says, they was our catch, said the Galactic Federation, to say that they are working on them. Meaning, they sometimes have more power than you. They have power more than most humans, okay? Because they carry a specific light that is unkillable. It's unstoppable. But if some power is overpowering yours, you have to align yourself. You have to align your power with that of God. Because God created you. Okay, it's simple. God is my law. It's on my chest. I tattooed it myself, but it's not finished yet. I still have to do a red stripe, like in the middle. But it's a process. Anyways. So yeah. Thank you so much for watching, and please make this video interactive, okay? Make sure somebody sees this, somebody you know, somebody you think that deserve this message, because, it's a gift. It's not a curse. It's a blessing. Oh, wait, there were actually 3 cards came out, so... Okay. It says... the green, the heart chakra, it is definitely speaking all the time. Even though you're not open to it, it's going to be open to you. So either you feel your heart or you ignore it. So you close it up. You have walls around it. It says, get your lockers. I am safer than you. With me, never without. is very double. It has double, X double meanings, okay? One of them, you are definitely safer with me. Red River, the Galactic Activator, that's me. If you follow me, if you keep in touch with me, if you know about me or anything I do, you're definitely safer than without me. Because a lot of people who meet me mistreat me, misbehave, up until the point that I just cannot look at them. I cannot listen to, I cannot let them come close anymore, how they were, because they just F up. They just make a shit show out of themselves. And I have to watch that and enjoy. No, I'm going to make you come back strong. But sometimes it has to be done without me, because what you want me to do? Hold your puke? It's your own shit. But anyways, if you want to be good and behave and learn and be a part of something, you are safer with me to treat me with respect, because if you don't treat me with respect, why should I respect you? Why should I respect you? Okay? Because I'm better off without you. If you don't want to change, if you don't want to put in the work that I offer you, I literally give people jobs. Okay? But they're already working in the sector they are in. So I'm just giving them extra work. You know what I mean? I'm not just talking about, oh, let me heal you. I'm really talking about, you're going to heal yourself, then you can work with me. That's how I move. So the heart chakra, this is my heart that I'm pouring out right now. I also have boundaries. I also have restrictions. I also have rules for myself. And if you cannot add up to them, we're in a lost ocean. You're lost in the ocean, because I'm not seeing in your water, because I don't want your water. The blue one is for the throat chakra, the voice, the power of all. There is no bridge between your inner voice and my third eye. And it says third eye and first eye, because your first eye is your mind's eye, the one that you see with. So yes, you have multiple voices in your head, not just your own. You can hear another person's thoughts even. I'm having a TikTok live video right now, but I could hear your thoughts, as if they are mine, because it's my head that I hear with, it's my ears that I pick up, but it's not always my voice, it's not my spirit, it's not my soul expressing. This is something I had to learn in around 2020, that I literally hear more voices than my own. I couldn't understand why I felt so much that was really not my own. I had to make sense of the thoughts I was hearing and feeling and sensing, because they would make a lot more sense if I knew who it was from. So like, for example, I was at a party and there was a whole situation going on, okay? And it was literally terrible. It was horrible, okay? I didn't realize how much power I really had at that time. I mean, I was young. So I was picking up thoughts, but they were facts. And some of them were just a thought, like an opinion or a feeling or a worry, whatever. It was a lot of thoughts because there were more people in the room, in the space. And I was picking all of this up and I was like losing my earring. It was an earring with a crystal. And I lost it, but it was like meant to be lost because it was catching vibrations I didn't even want to carry with me. So on that night, I thought I was going crazy, but no, it was already crazy. I just picked up on a lot of facts. You know, people were triggered and they were having a judgment, and I was in the room, and like my presence was a whole trigger. My presence was a trick to people. And so later I picked like, okay, I finally understand. I pick up thoughts. I pick up thoughts from other people. I hear their inner voice. I hear their mind's eye. I hear their mind. And this is an absolute gift. Only if you mistreat others, if you abuse yourself, if you have something that's not right for anyone, you're gonna pick up thoughts, you know, that are supposed to trigger you, or they're not guiding you, they're distracting you. And other than that, when there is no bridge between your heart and another person's mind, you can pick up what they want from you when you are never going to be there to give it. Like a date. Okay, somebody could ask you on a date through their mind's eye, and they don't even ask you yet. They just feel the desire to. And then you are going to realize at some point it's not what you want. Maybe you realize it after you had the appointment, after the date, okay? But it's better to realize beforehand, right? It's better to realize when you are already aligning with your heart and whoever is meant to be there with you. Because, you know, when you want something from someone else, they have to agree with you. They have to give you permission. But I know so many people find out later. They find out after. They find out when they lost it. Their dignity or their self-respect or their self-love, because they've given it away. If you are a good-looking person, if you are somebody who is already very confident, and you have always people wanting something from you, they're attracted to you, they find you very attractive, they think you're pretty, gorgeous, sexy, they just love you. A lot of those people, if you are this, they just need to watch you. They just need to know you, to be honest. They just need to witness you in this life. But they are attracted to you, which activates their energy. It activates their solar plexus, which is their life force energy, which makes them magnetic. It makes them magnetic to you. So what happens? Most people, I'm not saying everyone, okay, but most people who are in this tricky situation, they feel the desire, okay, to be romantic with you, or freaky with you, or dark, or whatever. This is not your desire. This is your power. Okay, so people who are getting attracted to you, they're in alignment with you, but you are not in alignment with their desire. Their desire is really distracting you, if I'm being really honest. Their desire is gonna kill your light, if I'm being really honest. Their attraction to you should make you feel more aligned and empowered and in your power. But once they take your power, they're too attached. They're too desirable. Or you are too desirable. They're too much desiring you. They're too much attached, okay? So they want something from you, right? They want your body. They want your voice. They want your soul, your spirit. They want your attraction that you have in your life. They want to do the things that you do for yourself, but they want that too for themselves. They just want to learn from you, really. They just want to get to know you and how you think, what your soul really is, because your spirit came here for a purpose. And if somebody out here is all trying to get in your pants and you're just like, bitch, I have other things to do. That's what desire is, okay? Your desire could be, I have to work. And the bitch could be like, I want to have sex. But you're like, bitch, I really have work to do. And I don't have time for sex. Because it would cost me my money. It would cost me my life. Okay? Because who knows? You might be threatened because you have to pay some money back, and then this bitch is trying to distract you with sex, and you're just like, you're gonna pay me? You might not be a hoe, but you also don't want to have sex for shmonies. Okay, because the shmoney is not gonna pay your, it has to be clear. I hope you understand this message, because it's for somebody. Actually, let's get one more of this one, because now we got yellow, green, and blue. We went up. We literally went up. These are galactic. Those are not. These are galactic messages from the Galactic Federation. These are alien color scan cards to play with, and they are connected to a chakra, a color, a light, an energy. They're all connected. Okay, I wrote a book about this. It's called that's my magazine. My magazine is called Case 777. The book about the colors and the chakras is called 7D Reflection Guide. And this is information that's for every human being the same. It's all facts. There's no lie in there. If you seek answers, you will find them. If you need them. It says they can't touch your feelings if they aren't meant to. Somebody is not allowed to touch you. Somebody who's on your mind right now is not allowed to touch you. They could be allowed to do something else. They might have been allowed, but you are not giving them permission anymore. And sometimes, I do want to refer to when somebody's not meant to touch you, they won't. But not everyone has the power of light in them that controls them. Some of them have the light of the dark, so the darkness is catching up on them, and they are catching the darkness. And they might realize later, it's too dark. Too dark to disappear. Too dark to escape. Too dark to let go. Too dark, too dark, too dark. Well, if it's too dark, it can still be too light. If it's too dark, it can still be lighter. Because it is dark already. Do you want to stay there? Do they want to stay there? I don't think so. If it's dark, you should want to get brighter at least. I painted my hair black for a little while in the winter times because I always feel darker, and I feel like the dark hair gives me more light. It may sound weird to you, but to me it's like I'm giving attention to the darkness so the darkness can come to light. So I feel extra light when I have dark hair. I hope it's making sense because I'm not going to explain again. We also got, you trust your deepest truth with those that can open that in your presence, wherever you are. People who are meant to experience you cannot pass you by. I mean, of course they find you because they're meant to. But if somebody's not meant to feel you, if somebody's not meant to experience you, they should escape as soon as possible. Literally. They should run while they still can. They should hide if they're not found already. They should really go their own way because they have nothing to do with you. You have nothing to do with them. So they should really disappear out of your face. Because you're not gonna share the accomplishments of your children to a bitch that has ill intentions for you or your family, or who is jealous because their kids are not accomplished. You can share your accomplishments with people who are jealous for them to be inspired, for them to be motivated, that things can work out. Okay, but you're not gonna share the accomplishments of your children to somebody that hates you. You know what that does? That's putting oil in a fire that is killing you. Yeah. What is that gonna look like? An explosion! It's literally gonna look like this. It's looking like this, okay? It's literally gonna fire you and kill you because you don't want it to live. But you want it to live, but they don't. They're really not gonna celebrate you when you share that. They're gonna do the opposite. They're gonna have these disturbing thoughts. They're just jealousy. They don't like that. They don't like you. They don't like to see you win. So, of course, you're going to keep those secrets of your family to yourself. But what you do is you will share your accomplishments with the people that love you. The accomplishments of your children should be celebrated by anyone that knows you, anyone that loves you or likes you a little bit or just admires you or have respect for your kids and for you and you, everything, you know, that's yours. They will respect you if you show up with your best performances. Because when you show up at your best, everyone around you sees you really are the best at what you do. Even though you don't have everything you want. Even though you cannot be happy for everything you have. Even though you're still disturbed by some people around you. Even though you're still annoyed. Even though you still don't trust people. Because the people you don't trust them for a reason. The people that are not trusting show their real face. Their mask just slips off in your presence. And if you really love this message so far, like this video and never forget to follow and subscribe because I do have more information for you. And it also really supports my channel to grow. And you're watching, which means you found me. I found you. So let's keep that connection high, because if you do not appreciate me, how can I ever appreciate you? Okay, let's now get into tarot. And then I'm going to start opening the galactic messages from the Galactic Federation. But these are already messages from the Galactic Federation. And for me and my spirit and my soul and my heart, I pour it all on the table for you. Because this is a message for somebody specific. But I know somebody needs this too. Because it's the energy I carry, okay? And I just split the galactic messages cards. You won't be hearing from them again. So somebody you thought of earlier or right now during this message, during this reading, you're not going to hear from them again, okay? You don't see the text really good, but I try to give it some light, okay? You won't be hearing from this person anymore because 1, they make you feel stuck. 2, you don't have a reason to connect with them. At least not anymore if you thought you had. 3, you really deserve better. 4, there was more behind it than you really thought. 5, some people that you won't be hearing from again are bad for your energy. They're like a curse in your blessing. They're like puke to you because you don't need their puke. You need your light. And you don't want them to puke on your light. It's almost like you need to have the stage. So you have the performance in your name. And then you bring someone on your performance that literally is desperate for your light only. But you have to give that light to the whole stage. The whole audience needs your light. Like everyone needs to see you. And then this person who's desperate is literally standing in front of you. And then you're just like quiet. Because you don't have anything left to say. You literally don't have anything left to say. So there goes your performance. There goes your magic. All in the trash. Because you don't have the space. You don't have the energy left. Because you set up all this for that distraction. You set up all this performance for everyone to dislike you now because of that performance, because of that light, because of that person specifically. It is a distraction. So you'll never be hearing from them again. That's what they said. I'm just saying what they want you to hear. But we'll get into that later. Right now, I want to know, what do you really need? Because it's not those people, apparently. And if you like this video, can I kiss your third eye? Because if you like this video, I'm going to kiss your third eye. If not now, tonight, when you're in your bed. Or when you wake up in the morning, I'm going to kiss your third eye from a distance. Wherever I am, I'm going to make you feel so great after that third eye kiss. Because it's going to activate your spirit. And your spirit's going to dance with you, for you, and never without you. So, we have the Knight of Swords. When you was on your way to some situation, it got kind of cut off for some reason. You see these birds? that he's trying to either save or attack or intimidate or attract or having them on board, whatever he's doing, right? Maybe he's trying to catch them. You was on your way to something, and then something came in between. Somebody was attacking you, somebody was approaching you, somebody was really trying to make you not attend to your destination. I'm looking at this dirt here. There's so much dirt around you that you really have to face. You really should face the dirt because you're supposed to get rid of it. And your horse thinks the same. Whatever you ride with, whoever you walk with, whoever is in your team, in your world, in your close circle, they agree that you need to let go of the dirt. I mean, the dirty people, the dirty places, the dirty clothes, the dirty stuff. It's dirty around you. You're not that dirty. You're clean as F. You're like the cleanest bitch in town. But listen, the dirt that's around you makes you seem dirty. It makes you seem like disgusting or just not in alignment with your highest self, because your highest self is not on your highest timeline, because you are basically ignoring it, because you let the dirt be dirty around you, and you don't want that. Okay, so put on your crown, get that out of your way, and don't let them distract you, because you don't need the distraction. Actually, you got to stay focused. And I know you want to be focused. You just got to focus, okay? You really just got to focus. And stay focused. We have the High Priestess and the Hermit. You gotta know that you will stay focused if you choose you every day. If you choose you, everyone else chooses you too. But if you don't choose you, how are they gonna find you where you're supposed to be? How are they gonna listen to you when you're not where you are heard or supposed to be heard? Because you're not there then. You're not there speaking in your power if you let the dirt catch up on you. And you cannot find what you need to find if you don't look for it. And you do chase what is yours, okay? You're just gonna let it slide? You're just gonna slide? If something is for you, okay, you find the love of your life. You find the love of your life. You just found it. You're going to let it walk? You're never going to drive to it? You're never going to talk to it? You're never going to write something to it? Everything connected to the love of your life, you are definitely chasing. Because you would never chase it if you never attracted it. Well, you can attract anything. But do you want to chase anything or everything? I don't think you do. If you find the love of your life, you're going to do anything in your power to make that bitch yours. And if you don't have the power to, then God will do anything in God's power to make sure that that bitch stays at least connected to you, because you are the love of their life. You think they are never going to chase you? Think again. Because you have to be attractive to this person to be chased. But we don't want a toxic, stalkative chaser. We want a respectful, appreciative chaser. Because they are hungry for you. They are literally desiring your light. And to be with you. To be with you. to grow with you, to connect with you. But if you were never meant to be the love of their life, even though it was in the past something that you already experienced, you were never attracted to them because you were part of their life. Is still, maybe, I don't know, but you are part of somebody here. You are an experience for someone here. So you are attracted. But it doesn't just stay with that. You don't just attract to somebody and you're not chasing what you want. You literally get what you want. You go for what you want. You either have to swim for it, you know? You gotta dive in there. You gotta dive. And maybe everything I said with the word chasing, just replace it with the word diving. You have to dive for it. I said diving, but it sounded like I said die. You have to die also for it spiritually if you want to live spiritually. Because if you don't die for it spiritually, like if you don't release anything in the spirit, you will always be attached to some spirit that you don't want, to some energy that you don't want to be connected to. What do you want? Do you want to die for it? Then dive into it and stay chasing love. Because love will haunt you. The truth will haunt you. The love of your life, your partner, your partners, your destiny will chase you because they are supposed to love you until the end of time, if that's really their destiny. Ace of Wands. Use your magic well. Use your gifts well. Use your voice for what it is for. Okay? Use your body for what it is made. Cook with it. Go to the gym with it. Work out. Go swim. Sing. Dance. Walk. Go drive. Do with your body what it is made for. Okay? Go find what you really need. Go after what you really want. And I mean, if that's a happy family, you chase that. If you want that, you will attract situations that make you having a happy family. That make you have a happy family because you want that. Then you work for that. You don't just have it because you want it. Okay, so you want $1 million, but you don't want to chase anything? If you gotta catch the bus for it, you're gonna chase the bus? I know the bus is gonna come to you anyways. The bus is gonna come to pick you up anyways. But you do gotta walk to it. You even gotta run if you don't want to miss it and not wait another hour. In some cities, they just have 1 bus per hour. 2 hours even in some. But in other cities, they go every minute. I mean, that's a lot, but they go every 5 minutes, every 10 minutes, every 30 minutes, you know. You can still chase one of them, but you have to go after it. You cannot just think that the bus will wait for you. The bus is going to keep driving because it will be late for others. You have to be on time and use your body for when it is needed at specific places. Because that's where you got to use your voice. You got to use your hands, literally. You got to use your magic for it, okay? I need to charge my phone, so give me a second. I'm going to grab a charger. I'll be back. I found it. But did you find it? Did you find purpose in the meantime? Did you exist here for some reason in the meantime? Did you wait? Because I know somebody was waiting. Somebody needed this message. Somebody was arriving here just in time. Somebody really wanted these words. So I'm giving it to them. You don't have to pay me for it, but you can always donate something. I mean, we can all eat, right? I'm fully in blue today because I feel so talkative. I feel like I have so much to say. So if you want to look into what I'm really saying behind the scenes, you can go to my website, the letter C, alien, space, the letters SPASE, and then dot, universe. But there's 2 dots. Before the SE is another dot, so univer.se. I'm going to say it one more time. Red C, alien, space, dot, univer.se. If you go to my link, it's always in Galactic Activator's social media, which is Instagram and YouTube. And on TikTok, it is Red Riva Sa with SSA, 2S, 1A. Or S, but in mirrored. Anyways, always on my accounts, you can find a link, which is my website. And if you go to the blue button, this color, you'll find the 7D Reflection Guide. And that is the book that's being delivered to all schools and so much more places, but I'm not going to get into the detail right now. If you find the yellow button, that's where you find my magazine, Case 777. And later today, I'm going to write another chapter. Wish me luck, because it's going to be exciting for me, but for a lot of others, they're going to cry. I mean, it's a criminal case. I'm exposing criminals and their crimes. And not just that, I really build spaceshipping platforms. So, yeah, some people after this chapter, they're going to cry because they're going to be locked up. They're going to be in jail. They're going to be, justified. I'm going to get justice. I need the justice. Because I cannot keep on living without my story being told or their story. Because the longer they hide, or the longer I hide them and I hide my truth, the more people suffer. And the longer some families cannot have their justice because I'm not speaking up about the stories that I'm experiencing. We got the Lovers card at the bottom. I was really talking about love, a lot of love. And we got here the Knight of Cups. And we got the Knight of Swords before. Now we got the Knight of Cups. I'm always talking about love because it's the one thing that stays alive. It's the one thing that is more powerful than anything. Why is it saying again that my life is ending in 5 minutes? We're not ending the live, bitches. I'm still here, okay? Respect my presence and keep me alive. Now we got the Ace, the Knight of Cups, and the Ace of Wands. Together, I feel like they're trying to say that you do have your magic in your own hands and you do deliver it to the places that need it. So like whatever your work is, whatever your expertise is, whatever you do in your life, whatever partner you encountered for business or love, romance, I don't know. I'm just speaking as if you know who I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying, who I'm talking about. You give this to them. You give this magic to their light, because your light is part of their life evolution and elevation. And you walk with pride, okay? Let's put this down. You walk with pride. You are really proud of what you do. And the moment you are not that proud anymore is when people get in your way, when they are distracting you, when they are a problem to your reputation, when they are fighting with the people you care about and you love them, but they don't. Good reason to let them go, right? I think so. Like you love somebody and then the people that are getting close and close and closer to you don't like them. They're not for you. If they don't love your life partner, they're not for you. If they don't respect the love of your life, they're not for you. Or they should just change their stupid behavior because they don't respect themselves. They are playing with their own blood. They're literally attacking themselves for attacking your love life. And even if this is just your kid, because you don't even see the parent anymore, but just the kid, like you have zero contact with the parent, then still, they don't even attack just your kid. They attack themselves because karma is catching up on them. Karma is taking the time for justice to arrive because karma is real. I don't care what you say about karma. Karma comes back when the energy is aligning. Because the damage might be so strong. The damage might be so much and so hard that it really took some time. That God really taken the time to pick up a whole situation out of nothing, to think about a plan, how to get them, how to let karma arrive. Because God knows anything, felt, seen, unseen, hidden, and exposed. God knows everything that's been done, and that's timeless. God can look beyond time. You can do that too. You can remote view. You can step out of your body. You can, any moment, you can step into the spirit and just be outside of the body. You're not stuck in your mind. You don't just have flesh you control. You have a whole spirit that moves your light. So yeah, it's going to take some time, sometimes 20, 50, 60, hundreds of years to let karma arrive perfectly. God don't care if it takes forever. God has all the time. But I'm patient. I know patience took me places I never expected to go. Because I waited. I waited for the right time to arrive. I waited for the right time to arrive. Just like God, just like your ancestor, just like your angel, just like Cleopatra, okay? Just like this dog here. I put them up recently and I love it. It really fits me and my messages. 5 of Wands. Do you care about yourself, about your love life, about your partner? Or do you care about 10 other bitches who will never take care of your kids? I mean, they don't have to take care. They don't even care. So why let them in? I know some of you have kids and some of you really don't, but conflicts are made everywhere. And when I say your kids, some parent in here knows they need to put their kids first. Others of you could see the kids as your work. Maybe you are working at a school with younger kids and you don't have kids yourself. Then see them as your kids. Do you want them to be in danger? Maybe you are a psychologist and you have clients. See them as your kids. See them as you don't want them to be attacked. You don't want them to be mistreated. You don't want them to be in danger because of people around you. You have dirt and danger around. And not everyone can handle that like you can. Some have no sleep because of it. Some stay awake day and night because they're losing their mind. They're losing control over their life. They're not in the best way positioned in their light because they're scared or angry, upset, or worried, frustrated, irritated. But this is their own conflict. You can only, be supportive or positive or have a best view of the situation because you know everything's going to be all right. You're blessed. You are the highest in the room, not the curse. You're not the curse. You're not the problem. Problems find you because you are the solution. You are the one who fixes the situation by just being there, by just being present. You might not be in the middle of the fight. You might not be in the middle of the fight, but you might be the one who comes with the right cup, with the right drink, with the right poison, with the right medicine, with the right food, with the right thoughts. Because your presence makes other people feel safe. Your presence makes other people feel like we're okay. There's not an issue. There's no problem. Nobody's gonna die. We're actually safe because you are there. Eight of Cups and the Page of Cups. Some of you walked away from a situation that was really, literally making you sick. You might get really physically sick, or you were just involved in a situation that made you feel disturbed or discarded or disarmored, like your armor felt like gone because you were in this situation. You felt a little bit attacked too because of you were being in this situation. But you still walked with pride. You still walked with dignity. You still was seeing your self-respect in the process. Even though other people disrespect you, you kept respecting yourself. Even though others don't see your value, you still see your value. And this light's getting a little bit too much. You still see value in the life that you are meant to live. Even though people try to let you walk away from it. Even though people have... I am already checking for you. Whoever asked to check, I am checking. Because you checked me. That's how this works. If you look at me, I look at you. If you feel me, I feel you. Okay? So, thank you so much. We have the 8 of Cups. Saying you went away. You went because you had to. Maybe this was towards the situation or away from the situation. But whatever the case is, you went because you felt in your heart that you had to. Ten of Cups. You were the only one who could have this done. Literally, you were the only one who was ready for such an experience like this. And I'm saying you were the only one because no one did what you had to do. No one saw what you saw. No one found what you found. No one chased what you had to go after. No one. Just you. Can you feel that pride? Because I'm fucking proud of you. I am. You did that shit. No one else. We got the devil wanting to peep out, but this is the prettiest devil card I've ever seen. I mean, look at it. It's just an animal head with chains and strings to two people. Still, I think it's the prettiest devil's card I've ever seen in tarot. Even the colors, like fire, very neutral, but I think it does have something to say. But it wants to say something else with another card. 7 of Pentacles. Even though you don't know all the things, 5:55 p.m. on my timer right now. So 5 is a number of change, and the 7 of Pentacles does like to see change. It likes to see things grow. You like to see change and to see things grow. You want to have what you were born for, meaning you want to find and create what you died for in your previous life. In your past life, you had to die to be born in this body. You might have been killed. You might have just died naturally. Your heart maybe just stopped. Maybe you were a spider and you've seen enough to get on to this next life. I'm saying maybe, but I'm feeling that somebody really was a spider in a past life. Your gifts make you flourish. Your power is in your gifts. Okay? Use them. Make them known. Let others see your gift. Because if you don't show your gift, somebody else will either catch up on it without anyone else being seen, or someone will expose you in the dark so you can come to light. But the devil doesn't want you to be exposed. The devil doesn't want you to use your gifts. Whoever the devil is, there's some energy around all of us that does not want us to achieve, accomplish, and create. The roots, okay? The roots of the seeds that we planted ourselves. They don't want us to achieve that. They make the ground dirty, like the dirt we saw on the first card. They make the ground dirty, so it's too dirty to walk or too dirty to see. But you don't see that. You don't think that. You don't want to believe that. You want to believe in the best for you. And sometimes it's so negative around you that you're just like, that's not my reality. That's not my truth. Well, it might be not, but it might just be, because you haven't seen it yet. Now you see it. Now you know about it. Now you can acknowledge it and move on. But remind you, without that information, you might have been never knowing it. You might have never been aware of it. Now you do. There's some energy around you, some force, some person, some people, some spirit, okay, that does not want you to accomplish your life's mission, which is your purpose. And it is your destiny to go after it. Call it chasing, call it attracting. I call it run for that shit. Even though you have to run away from it, but go to something. Go do something. I have to sneeze. I don't have to sneeze. Always when I announce that I have to sneeze, I'm not gonna sneeze. Not always, but like a lot of times I'm like, I need to sneeze, and but if I just do it, it goes. And maybe some of you don't know this, but if you sneeze, you are releasing a curse. You are letting go of an evil eye, or being aware or warned for an evil eye, or you're literally being blessed with an energy, a thought, a creation, a feeling, an emotion. Sneezing can really activate your whole nervous system, okay? So maybe you think sneezing is annoying. Well, if you sneeze a lot, you're really releasing something. Or you're receiving a blessing. It can be both at the same time. Okay. What else can we talk about? Let's get into these. They knew when to leave the circus. Somebody that left your side or is about to knew or know when to go. They will feel that when the door is supposed to be shut. They will listen to that because they're supposed to listen to that. They're supposed to listen to their heart telling them it's time to walk away. If they don't listen to that, they're still moving and operating with the devil. Because they still have attachment issues. They still have issues. Okay? They still have toxic issues. Okay? They still have toxic thoughts connected to you. And because this is a negative attachment, you should just remove and release them all the way. This card says, the Galactic Federation is healing you now through lights, sound, and vision, telepathy, and humans. Take a screenshot to have your proof, because you might never see me again if you forget about me. I mean, you gotta remember me. You gotta remember who you encountered today, because I'm a blessing to you. Are you my blessing too? I mean, you have your eyes on me. I have my eyes on you too. They can scan the earth through any lens. They is the Galactic Federation, but NASA can do the same. But me and the Galactic Federation are really trying to get NASA woken up. NASA is also what I write about in case 777, because NASA does not follow the guidelines of the Galactic Federation, meaning NASA is not really on God's side. I am. So NASA's spaceships can also scan you and your thoughts and make you think certain things by telepathically possessing you, making you think you want to go the right way, but you have to go left. Making you buy stuff, making you chase people, making you doing bad things, okay? NASA makes you in possession of them. God, the Galactic Federation, we can all do the same thing. But what we really want is for you to follow your heart and to move with God. NASA doesn't want that. NASA has a mission to destroy all of us. And I don't want to be destroyed yet. So, anyways, let's get further into this. There's two sides on the card, but not every side is resonating with everything. Somebody was attacking your throat chakra and performing their best effort to keep your inner voice silent and quiet enough. Well, I don't know about you, but I know for sure NASA is a big part of attacking me and attacking my throat chakra. Because NASA's people, the elite members, whatever you want to call it, I just know that I write about the 777 cult in case 777 that are working with NASA's people to attack people like me who expose them. But I'm not just exposing them, I'm literally making sure that we have legal parking spots for spaceships. And of course NASA is against this because NASA would have wanted done that. But NASA will never do that with the technical things they have. They're too technically evolved now to even build spaceshipping platforms. Because their damage is just far beyond. It goes way too far for them to even offer all of us to fly on spaceships. If they offer the whole world to fly on spaceships now, I'm really gonna... Listen. If they would offer the whole world to fly on spaceships now, nobody's gonna want that. Because I am the one who's doing it. I am the only one that does that with SA. SA stands for spaceshipping stations anywhere. We're not NASA, we're SA, and we cannot let NASA continue with their work. Okay, they're destroying the earth, they're killing too many people. But I write about this in case 777 in detailed enough for you to understand it. And if it's not your language, just Google Translate. Just Google Translate. Because for me, on the other side of that throat chakra attack, it says, they wanted you to choke and suffer. They wanted me to choke and suffer. Because that's what they had to do in my favor. So because I'm trying to destroy somebody who's not meant to live, they try to kill me. But I'm meant to live. Make that make sense? Because I hope it makes sense. Because I'm really trying to make sense. When somebody wants to kill you, it's always for their own protection. Think about that. If they want to unalive you unrighteously, not for a good reason, then they're protecting something. It's either themselves, what they're doing, their money, their business, their operations, their deepest, darkest secrets. If they try to unalive somebody who knows about it, who do you think is the bad guy? Who do you think really is the killer? Because I know you should never just let someone die when it is not their time to. When they should keep living instead, like me. I'm gonna say both sides for this one. They are and will be on time for your arrival when they are supposed to meet you. Otherwise, it's not happening on time. It will be lost. This is a message from the Galactic Federation that they want me to tell you. They will meet you if you're ready. They want to meet you even if you're not ready or feeling ready, because there will only be one time, one momentum, one experience. You will never do the same things every day. So every day you wake up as a new day for the rest of your life. It will never be the same. So every time they contact you, it is for a higher purpose. And whoever outside of them is supposed to meet you in this life, they will arrive when it's time. They are and will be on time for your arrival when they are supposed to meet you. Otherwise, it is not happening on time. It will be lost. So if you're not getting ready, you will never be ready. If you're not preparing, you will never be trained. The Galactic Federation invites you to contact them when they call you. You should keep your third eye open, because you will be invited to speak to them. And if you're not open, are you even connected to God, with God? Does God speak to you? Does God let you pray through your heart? Or do you read a prayer without your heart? Pray from the heart and see that there's more to talk about telepathically. A blind monster can make others see. A blind monster can make others see. It is 1811 on my timer. I'm in Rotterdam, the Netherlands. And if you want to chase me, you do have to find me. This is God's plus your confirmation that the Galactic Federation sees and knows about what is done and where it took you in it. Somebody's watching you, okay? If you don't believe in God, start researching who created you. Because if God did not create you, you are created by a monster. And I'm sorry to break that down to you, but do you want to be a monster? Or do you want to be God's favorite? Whoever created your thoughts, I know God wants to control your thoughts. God wants to make you think the most positive you've ever been and not believe in negativity when it is not even true. Okay. I'm going to read these and then end this live session because I feel like it's enough. Okay, you ready for it? Because I'm going to end it soon. What were they doing to you that made them sink this far in hell to torture themselves so well? On the back it says, they hired magic practitioners to sneak into my life and take anything I love away from me. But it actually said you in a you sense. I just spoke it as I, because it is my story that I'm telling too on my live videos. It was definitely happening to you, not for your highest good, because they were against you. Meaning, you were way better than them. Advice is to stay out of something, but look into it. You don't have free will when your soul already chose your free will for you. Meaning, you might experience stuff in your life that you never asked for, you never agreed to, you never wanted. It was never your spirit's destiny. But if somebody come up against you, okay, and they try to kill you, you cannot just make them disappear. You have to let them act this crazy to come up against you, to then let God show the real way and who is the real enemy here. Because you cannot just let anyone sink in the ocean. You will be haunted every day. Literally, you will think about that shit every day. It will make you sick. So, of course, some people are going to wait on God. But you have free will. And sometimes it feels like you don't. Because your soul already chose for you to experience something. And if you're not aware of that, then you are experiencing with the spirit. So you're not thinking you have free will, but God chose for you to experience something. You have figured out some truth about something dramatic. They want you to keep seeing it and never forget about it, but it does not touch you in a harmful way. And this side says that somebody was telling the truth, and or you know the truth. Now, you do. And it also says on the other side, try color therapy with me. Once or forever, because it will make you see the truth inside and around you. Oh, we got 2 cards, but I already showed this one. Now it's the other side. Okay. The Galactic Federation invites you to contact them when they call you. Or call them and then they invite you to communicate with them. Somebody, it says they feared to see you. Somebody was fearing to be seen, is what I'm hearing. Somebody was fearing to be seen. I had a fear in the past to be seen. I was so fearful of eyes. Now I counted how many eyes I have tattooed on me, and I literally have 40 eyes now. Somewhere around my body, I have more than 40 eyes. 40 eyes. All over my skin. This one's closed, but that was the first eye that I ever tattooed. Now, at the same time I did the eye open, now I have 40 eyes tattooed on me because I'm not scared to be seen anymore. I want to be seen. I want to be seen so bad because I know my value. I know what I'm meant to show others. I know what they need to see from me. And I know that whoever sees me, I see another ladybug. The whole week I see ladybugs. Look up the meaning of that. I love being seen now because I know without being seen, I would still be dead or I would die again. This is my 173rd lifetimes. I had 173 lifetimes before. Okay, now this is not my first life. I've experienced some things that made me positioned now as the Galactic Activator. I was trained to be Red River. I had this voice, gifted, because I'm supposed to use it. If you are ready to hear my voice, you will receive God's blessings through my word. And if you're not ready, get prepared. Because your blessings can only arrive when you are ready for them. Not before that. You will feel that you are not ready. Something will stop you. Something will make you pop first before you can really pop. Okay. I also broke my neck in 2017. I was hit by a car on my bike, and I have a metal plate in my throat made of titanium. So I literally am being called Iron Throat now. But I'm also Flama as a fire worker. But let's not get into my deepest, darkest secrets right now, because I've already told you so many deep, dark secrets. Sometimes enough is enough, okay? So I'm gonna end this live video. I am gonna host more and post this on my YouTube channel and on my Instagram. So yeah, you can see it anywhere. Okay. I'm literally new to TikTok, so bear with me as I'm getting a professional. Right now, I'm really just doing it what I'm good at, but the way I do it always becomes better. I do things because I'm good at it, which makes me a professional, born to be a professional. But as I'm becoming better and better, I'm mastering my gifts, just like you can master anything. Okay, but I can help you with that. But you have to be open for that help, because support only arrives when you want it. Okay, so right now, Red is out. I'm here to do more things today, as you know, now that you know.